Hello and welcome back to the City League. It's game 2 of tonight, Wednesday night here at the City League in week 3. It's a matchup in the women's side of the bracket. It's Horizon League versus Pace. And Pace looking to get their first win. Horizon League, one of the better teams in this side of the bracket. And 20 minutes on the clock here in the first half. In the semicircle, it's Maddie McConnell for Horizon League and Ariel Ford for Pace. Tip is won by Pace. It's Harper. Harper driving baseline, and Harper will put up a quick shot. Pace with the early lead. Back the other way, it's Shea Harper. Harper finds Goss. Goss on the left wing. Will slow it down in the hands of her sister. Now a quick three-point shot is up, and Harper gets it to go. So 3-2, Horizon League takes the lead. Back the other way on the left wing, it's Telfair. Telfair, a quick three-point shot from Ford, rebounded by Goss. Goss swings it over to her sister. Goss back to Maddie McConnell. McConnell, her three-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Harper. Harper back in the left wing. Back out to McConnell. Three-point shot is up and good. 6-2. 2 3-point shots fall for Horizon League, and back the other way goes Pace. It's Telfair. Telfair on the right wing. Swings it down low to Key. Key, her shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Moten. Telfair will get a three-point shot up. And another air ball still kept alive by Ford. Another three-point shot is up. And yet another air ball for Pace. Back the other way. It's Goss. Goss finds Harper. Harper's quick floater is up and good. 8-2 is your score. Horizon League jumping out to a quick 6-point lead. Moten on the left wing, guarded closely by Harper. She's isolated. A quick three-point shot is up and no good. Harper trying to go coast to coast. The pass is stolen by Moten. Moten gets it to Telfair. Telfair on the right wing. Telfair drives to the right, finds a cutting Key, and Key gets the bucket to go. 8-4 is the score. Harper on the left wing, swings it over to Goss. Goss down low, finds Tucker. Nothing doing there, is back out. It's Spears for Pace. Spears driving left, she's fouled. Possession will stay with Pace.
Teams first.
Key will have possession for Pace. Key inbounds the ball to Ford. Ford picks up her dribble, back out to Key. Key, a quick shovel handoff pass. Three is up and no good. Kept alive by Telfair. Telfair will put up the mid-range shot, no good. Back the other way, it's Goss. Goss driving with the left. She's fouled and she'll have 2 shots at the line.
No, we kind of touched on it at the beginning here in this broadcast, Brooks. Pace 0-2 overall to begin this season. Horizon League coming in 1-0. But if you're Pace, you got to have an argument here for the schedule makers, whoever decided to make the schedule this summer for the City League, because this has been a gauntlet to start the year for Pace. They've played Be the Hands and Centier Bank the first 2 weeks of the season. Now in week 3, they've got Horizon League. That could very well be the 3 best teams on the Queens of the Court side, and Be the Hands, Centier Bank, and Horizon League. So it's a very, very tough start to the TCL season for Pace. They've lost both those first 2 games by 20 plus.
Moten on the right wing. Moten down low to Ford. Ford, her shot is up and good. Now back the other way, it's Goss. Goss down low, a three-point shot is up and good. Kira Goss with the three-point shot, 13-6 with 15 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Back the other way, it's Spears. Spears' three-point shot is up and no good. Ball kept alive now in the hands of Harper. Goss driving baseline. She gets the layup to go. This time it's Bria Goss. 15-6 with 15 minutes left to play in the first half. Down low, it's Ford. Ford on the right block. Ford, her shot is up and good. 15-8. Harper crosses half court. On the left wing, a deep three-point shot is up and no good. Back the other way, rebounded by Ford. Ford will swing it over to Moten, who walks it up the court. Moten on the right wing. Swung over by Telfair. Telfair on the left wing. Going right back at the block. It's stolen by Goss. Now back the other way, it's Harper. Harper trying to keep the ball in bounds. Eventually it goes out of bounds. Possession back to Pace.
It's a tough matchup there for Telfair. She's trying to go at Kira Goss, who is one of the best defenders we have here at the City League. She was a two-time MAC All-Defensive Team selection during her time at the college level with Toledo. Hard to score on Kira Goss.
Moten picks up her dribble. She finds Key. Key spinning. Her shot is up and no good. Key will go to the line for two shots.
Goss, her first, team second.
Jessie Key's been fantastic to begin the City League season. I know Pace is 0-2, but Jessie Key averaging 16 points per game, 11.5 rebounds per game throughout the first two games of the TCL season. She's shooting 40% from the field. She's coming off a 17-point, 13 rebound performance against Cynthia Banks. She's been fantastic.
Second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by McConnell. Goss will pick up her dribble. Now in the hands of Tucker. Tucker drives. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by Key. Key crosses the timeline. And she'll get a quick shot off, and she's fouled.
Fouls on Tucker, her first, team's third.
12 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this first half. Horizon League currently leading 15-10. Just one more free throw on the way for Key. First one falls. Second shot falls, so it's 15-11 in favor of Horizon League. 12 minutes left to go in this first half. Back the other way, it's Kira Goss. Now it's Bri Goss driving. Her shot is blocked. Rebounded by Benj. Benj for Pace. Swings it over to Spears. Spears, her pass is tipped and stolen by Tucker. Tucker finds Goss in the corner, and she gets the three-point shot to go. Kira Goss with her second three-point shot of the night. And now Horizon League leads by 7. A foul is called on the floor. It will be a side out. Possession stays down low with Pace. Lawson checks into the game for Pace, as well as Spearman. Spearman. Quick three-point shot from Pace is up and no good. Rebounded by McConnell. McConnell will kick it out to Bri Goss. Bri Goss stutter step driving with the right and one. Great downhill speed from Bria Goss, and she gets the right-handed layup to fall. One more on the way. 22-11 is the score with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Lawson. Lawson crosses the timeline now on the left wing. Now into the left corner, fed down low. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by McConnell. Back the other way, it's Williams. Williams picks up her dribble. Now has to retreat. It's Bria Goss. Bria Goss at the top of the key, swings it over to Tucker. Tucker on the right wing. Will have to put up a three-point shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Pace. Lawson swung over. It's Benj. Now back to Rucker. Rucker gets it tipped. Now it's Williams for Horizon League. Williams stutter step, driving with the right, gets the layup to fall. 22-11, 9 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first half. It's Lawson. Lawson takes a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Pace, and the bucket goes. 22-13. Back the other way, it's Bria Goss who drives along the right wing. Now over to Williams. Williams has to retreat. In the corner, it's McConnell. McConnell driving baseline, puts the bucket up with her right. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots.
See how this game pushes forward. We talked about it. It was a big storyline in the first game tonight between Hoop Bus and Pivot League, kind of the substitutions, the lack of subs for Hoop Bus. We'll see. Pace is operating here, Brooks, with pretty much an entirely second team. They have 10 active players this evening for this contest. We'll see. Pun completely intended here, by the way. If they continue to try and push that pace as this game goes along, see if they can kind of wear down Horizon League. They still have 7 players Horizon League does active today. But we'll see if the 10-member team of Pace can kind of run them out of the gym and keep up the tempo.
Lawson now for Pace at the top of the key. Her pass is stolen. McConnell will push the tempo. Stolen right back. It's Rucker. Rucker back to Spearman. Spearman picks up her dribble. Little spin move. Telfair, her shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Horizon League. It's Bria Goss. Bria Goss going downhill. She rises up with the right and a shooting foul. So 2 shots for Bria Goss at the free throw line.
Bria Goss already off to a strong start in this ball game. Already off to a strong start to begin this 2025 TCL season. 19 points a week ago in a win over Indy Black Professionals. 3 of 5 from three-point range. She's really kind of the head of the snake for this Horizon League team. There's so many players for Horizon League that are able to contribute, whether it's Kira Goss, Dara Tucker, Maddie McConnell's made a couple of shots already, Nairi Williams as well. There's so many players. Shea Harper's already hit a 3. There's so many players that can contribute for Horizon League, but Bria Goss, she's definitely the head of the snake.
So both free throws fall for Bria Goss. 12-point lead for the Horizon League. Now back the other way, Pace. Shot is up. And a travel. Great defensive stand there from the Horizon League. And they get possession right back.
We'll see how long Pace elects to keep Jessie Key on the bench. Key, the only one for Pace averaging above 7 points per game so far this season. She's been the leading scorer. She's been the best player for Pace so far. We'll see how long she stays on the bench.
And Bria Goss will go to the line yet again for another 2 shots. It was a great first step there. Got Telfair off of her feet with a great jab step and then gets to the line for 2 shots.
Of course, Bria Goss is very well known around the city of Indianapolis. Ben Davis High School graduate, went on to play at Kentucky. Freshman of the year in the SEC at Kentucky. Now she's back home in the City League. She was the 2024 last year. She was the TCL MVP on the women's side. Continuing to play well and begin a strong repeat candidacy for MVP this season.
Telfair for Pace now at the other end. Back down low, it's Benj. Benj, her shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Fisher. Fisher, cross-court pass, nothing doing there, and that's a turnover.
Kelly Martin back in the game for Pace.
Pace has possession here. Under 5 minutes left to go in this first half here in game 2 of this Wednesday night here at the City League. Spears with the ball. Driving on the left wing. Spears loses the ball, but it's picked up by Telfair. Three-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Goss. Goss over to her sister, who puts it up, but Bria Goss gets the bucket to go. It was a missed shot by Kira Goss, but eventually put back. And at the other end, it's another steal from Bria Goss, who gets the ball over to Williams. Williams shot too strong. And now in transition, it's Moten. Moten finds Spears. Spears, her layup attempt is no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That was a great pass from Moten, too, there, right, to get that open layup for Spears. Now Spears an opportunity to go to the line, but that was a good job by Moten drawing 2 defenders. Once both defenders committed to her, she was able to just dump it off to the wide-open Spears. Spears ends up at the free throw line.
Spears' first attempt is up and good. 29-14 is the score here in the first half. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this first half. It's been a great showing here from Horizon League and Bria Goss. She's been pushing the tempo and pushing the pace for the Horizon League. And there has been no response from Pace. It's currently a 14-point lead. And the ball's placed in the hands of Kendall Fisher. Fisher dribbling on the right side, stolen by Moten, and Moten with a great move, pushing the tempo back into the hands of Key. Three-point shot is up for Pace and no good. Rebounded by Goss. Goss, her shot is no good, and Key will control possession for Pace. Key driving with the left. Her shot from the left block is up and no good, but there's a foul, and she'll be going to the line for 2 shots.
14-point lead already for Horizon League, but they do have to be careful, Brooks, because if we remember back to last Wednesday, Horizon League won 53-46 over Indy Black Professionals. They actually held an 11-point lead, a double-figure lead at one point in that contest before Indy Black Professionals, I believe, if I remember correctly, got all the way back to within 2 or 3 points late in that second half. So Horizon League, they've played with a lead throughout so much of the early parts of this season. They gave it up against Indy Black Professionals in their first game of the year. We'll see if they can hold on to it here in their second game of the season.
Fisher crosses the timeline now here on the right wing. It's Harper. Harper swings it over to Tucker. Now a spot up mid-range shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Moten. Moten finds Spears. Spears on the left block. Her shot is up and no good. Ball in the hands of Fisher. Fisher is fouled. A minute left to go in the first half.
That's on Key for first. Team 6.
And Fisher will inbound it to Tucker. A quick three-point shot is up for Harper and no good. Rebounded by Spears. Spears will take a quick spot-up three-point shot, and that falls. So a 10-point game.
Opportunity here if you're Horizon League to go 2 for 1 if you get a shot up here quick.
Harper dribbles the ball off her foot, but kept alive. Still in the hands of Kara Goss. Goss driving with the left, and she gets it to fall. Great shot from the painted area from Kara Goss with the left hand. 31-19, 15 seconds left to go in this first half. It's Moten. Moten picks up her dribble on the right side, finds a cutting aerial forward, and she gets the bucket to go. 3 seconds left to go in the first half. Have to put up a crazy shot, no good. So a 10-point lead for Horizon League at the half. And a great end for Pace relatively for what we had been seeing the entirety of the first half. They had some momentum at the end of the first half. We'll see if that can carry over in the second half.
Yeah, Brooks, I thought it was interesting that 3 from Jossie Spears, that's such a big shot because technically she went 2 for 1 with that shot because Horizon League elected not to take a shot relatively quickly in shot clock. So that 3 from Jossie Spears, that's a big one. Again, heading into this halftime break, it's not Horizon League, the team with the 10-point lead, that has momentum. It is Pace that has momentum heading into the halftime break.
Well, don't go anywhere because we're just a couple of minutes away from the second half action here at the City League between Horizon League and Pace. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned here on the City League YouTube. Hello and welcome back to the second half of Game 2 here at the City League. I'm Brooks White. Joined alongside me is Zach Browning. And it was a great first half for Horizon League as they got off to a 10-point lead. But at the very end, the last 5 minutes, their Team Pace really kicked up the pace and got back into it. We'll see how they start the second half in just a couple of seconds. But I think the key here is getting off great offensive possessions and not turning the ball over. Horizon League and Bria Goss took advantage of the turnovers and went downhill with speed, and I think that's really the difference maker right now for Horizon League. They've been getting downhill a lot faster than Pace can, and they've been pushing the transition and the tempo.
Well, the name of the game for Horizon League is defense. That's what they have done so far throughout the early stages of this 2025 season. In the season opener for Horizon League, they allowed just 46 points to Indy Black Professionals. That was last Wednesday. They're on pace to give up just 42 points here. And if we look at the numbers here in that first half, it was a strong first half defensively.
And a steal to start the second half. Horizon League will retain possession, but Pace picking up a steal and starting the second half in a full court press.
This is interesting. It goes back to what I said in the first half. They have 10 players. They have that advantage there as far as the depth is concerned. Will they use it? They are right now.
Tucker gets the three-point shot to go. 34-21. Horizon League still with the lead. But it'll be interesting to monitor how Pace uses that full court press the rest of the game.
And I will add, going back to those numbers I was going to mention, Pace shot just 24% from the field in that first half.
Rising up is Ford. Her shot from the left block is no good. Tucker walks up the floor on the right side. Back over to Harper. Harper swings it to Goss. Goss back over to her sister Bria Goss, who takes a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Ford. Ford kicks it over to Telfair. Telfair swung over to Key, but Key will be called for a travel. 34-21 is the score here. Horizon League with the lead. Bria Goss with the ball in her hands. Goss swings it over to her sister, who drives on the right baseline. Swung over to Shea Harper. Maddie McConnell will be called for the travel. Great closeout defense there by Moten, forcing McConnell to pick up her dribble. And we will be back. Now down low is Moten. Moten finds a cutting Ford, and Ford gets the layup to go.
Their Pace just caught that Horizon League defense sleeping a little bit there. An easy bucket for Pace. We'll take more of those, Brooks.
Now it's Goss. Goss swings it to Tucker. Goss on the left wing. Little stutter step back over to Harper. Harper on the right wing. It's great defense from Pace. And they force a shot clock violation and a turnover. And that was a great defensive possession there from Pace.
They've turned up the pressure level defensively, guarding the point of attack, guarding the ball handler with some more intensity here in the second half. Obviously, we saw that full court press as well.
Now down low. It's Key, who swings it over to Spears. Spears drives. Her shot with the left is no good. Key diving on the ground for the loose ball, picked up by Horizon League. Back the other way, it's Bria Goss. Bria Goss on the right wing. She gets the ball stolen from her by Key. Spears, 2-on-1 situation. Spears will take the spot up mid-range. Shot no good off the back iron. Rebounded by Horizon League. Bria Goss will slow down the tempo here for Horizon League. Swings it Over to Shea Harper, who puts up the three, and it falls. 37-23 here in the second half. Horizon League holds that 14-point lead over Pace. Now back down low, it's Moten. Moten, a blocking foul is called. Possession will stay here with Pace.
Fouls on Harper for first, team's first.
And now some subs will check into the game for both teams. Out of the game goes Jossie Spears. Into the game goes Sierra Spearman. Jessie Key drives on the right side for Pace. Her shot is up and no good, but it's going to be a shooting foul, so 2 shots for Key on the way.
And that's something to look at moving forward the rest of the second half. Jessie Key held to just 6 points in those first 20 minutes. She's averaging on the year so far this summer 16, so well below that average, or at least well below to be on pace for that average at halftime. She was just 1 of 5 from the floor in that first half. She's been a key contributor and the best offensive player all season long so far for Pace.
Now back the other way, it's Williams. Williams gets it to Bria Goss. Goss swings it over to her sister, Kara Goss, on the right wing, who will rise up from the free throw line. Her mid-range jumper is no good, rebounded by Key. Key's pass is stolen by Bria Goss. Goss, little hesitation dribble. She'll rise up from the right block. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
One of those drives there from Bria Goss. She just collected that ball, put her head down, and said, I'm going to try and get all the way to the basket. She got fouled in the process. She's an excellent free throw shooter is Goss. She went 6 of 7 at the line in that first half as she knocks down the first.
Now into the game, it'll be Peyton Benj for Pace. Checking out is Ariel Ford, and Peyton Benj will take that spot at the 5 for Pace, down 14. Second free throw is up and good for Bria Goss, making the score 39-24. Now Pace will push it. It's Spearman with the right-handed finish. It's no good. Rebounded by McConnell. McConnell gets it over to Harper. Harper driving on the left side of the bucket. Kicking out. Back onto the left wing, it's Williams. Williams guarded closely, swung over on the right wing. Now in the right corner, it's Goss. Goss drives the baseline. A blocking foul is called. That'll go against Telfair. And the ball and possession will stay with Horizon League underneath the basket.
We'll see how Pace, looks like it'll be a side out potentially here, Brooks. So we'll see how Pace can handle this segment of minutes. We saw in the first half with Jessie Key and Jossie Spears on the bench, they struggled a little bit to find some offense.
Bria Goss driving on the right side and blocked. Great defensive play by Kelly Moten. And Bria Goss will go right back at her. Her shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Pace. Pace moving it up the floor. It's Spearman. Spearman kicks it over to Moten. Moten driving with the left, rising up. Her shot is tipped and rebounded by Horizon League. It's Goss. Goss, her shot too strong. Back the other way, still in transition. It's Rucker for Pace. Rucker. And one. Great Euro step and finish with the left for Rucker. 39-26. Still one more on the way for Pace, and Rucker at the line.
It's a fantastic finish from Rucker. That's her offhand. She's a right-handed shooter, but finishing that one with the left, the Euro step as well. It's a big-time shot for Pace as they try and get back into this ball game.
Goss swings it over to Tucker. Tucker finds Fisher, who rises up for the three. 42-27 here in the second half. Horizon League with the 15-point lead. Now back the other way. Possession still staying with Pace. Swung over again. It's Rucker with the three. Back-to-back possessions with points for Rucker and Pace. 42-30 is your score here in game 2 of the City League. Now back over is Washington. Williams, who gets the bucket to go. 44-30. Now going downhill, it's Telfair. Telfair will reset it at the top of the key. Telfair taking a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams gets the ball poked out into the hands of Goss. The three-point shot is up and no good. A foul is called on Williams.
Fouls on Williams for the second. Teams 4. Sarah Ryan back in the game for Pace.
Both teams making substitutions, or rather a timeout is called by Horizon League. 44-30. We're just minutes away from the Elam ending, but it's been a great second half in transition for both teams. Both teams obviously starting the game hot. It was Pace who came out of the half in that full court press, forcing multiple turnovers, and then recently abandoning it and going back into the set defense. And it's been a great showing from Bria Goss, just being able to get downhill with a quick first step. She utilizes the jab step to the best of her ability, and it's been working here tonight.
Yeah, it's been working for everybody, really, for Horizon League. They've done a good job of keeping Pace at arm's length. I know we talked about it earlier, how they were unable to really hold on to that double-figure lead in their first game of the season against Indy Black Professionals. They've done a good job here. They've hit big shots when they need them, whether it was that Fisher three a couple of possessions ago. Bria Goss has, at some points, just said, I'm going to get downhill, and if I get to the free throw line, I'll knock in my free throws. It's those big momentum type of killing plays that Horizon League has been able to come up with, because we've talked about it. Pace has gotten some buckets. They've gotten some good looks. Rucker especially has been good the last couple of minutes. But when they've needed it, Horizon League has done a good job of, whether it's the three, whether it's getting to the free throw line and knocking down some free throws, they found that momentum-killing bucket.
Rucker to inbound for Pace. They get it in. It's in the hands of Telfair. Telfair going one-on-one against Bria Goss, going downhill with the right. A travel is called, and that's just great defense.
Yeah, it always amazes me when we're watching these athletes, especially here at the City League, the difference between, you played high school basketball versus you played collegiately, or for a lot of these girls, you played professionally or semi-professionally. The hands are just fantastic. The ability to just strip balls and poke balls free, it's really absurd what they're able to kind of do defensively from that aspect.
And Moten loses her dribble. Ball is going to be called a jump ball. We'll see what happens here with the possession.
Not sure if they'll jump it up at center court or if they'll jump it up at the free throw line here. Looks like it'll be at center court.
So it'll be Kelly Moten jumping against Kara Goss. 44-30 is the score here. Minutes away from the Elam ending in game 2 of week 3 here at the City League. Still one more game after this, so don't go anywhere. As we're back underway, Pace wins the tip-off. Ball is placed in the hands of Kelly Moten. Moten forgets about the shot clock, and it's a turnover. Horizon League will control the possession.
Just a lapse in judgment, a lapse in concentration there. That's not just on one singular player for Pace. That's got to be everybody chatting, making sure everyone on the court, even on the bench too, knows the shot clock and how much time is left.
Back the other way, a foul is called. Shooting 2 will be Tucker for Horizon League.
Fouls on the line, our first team's third.
Tucker's first shot is on the way, and too strong. 44-30, still the score here. As into the game, it'll be McConnell and Harper.
Tucker, of course, the third piece of that Ben Davis alum trio. Kira, Bria, and De'Ara Tucker, all siblings, all went to Ben Davis, all excellent, excellent basketball players, and all coming together here for the City League.
Ball placed down low, a deep three-point shot for Pace is up and no good. Rebounded by Fisher. Fisher pushing the tempo, driving on the left side, kicks it out to McConnell on the left wing. McConnell picks up her dribble, gets it out to Goss. Kara Goss driving with her left. The ball is stolen by Telfair. Telfair finds Key. Key's shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Fisher. Fisher pushing the tempo to Goss. Goss's layup is too strong. And possession stays here with Horizon League. Still the score, 44-30. Lots of transition attempts here in this second half.
And I must say, I think it's been a low-scoring game, yes, but I think you got to credit both of these two defenses. A lot of these looks are heavily contested.
That's a great shot there from Shea Harper, rising up on the left block. Yeah, Zach, you're completely right. It's been a very physical game here. A lot of good defensive plays, a lot of good half-court defense. But ultimately for Horizon League, it's been some very good half-court offense. Is back into it is De'Ara Tucker. Handoff at the top of the key. Driving is Kendall Fisher. They're going to call a jump ball. I think Kendall Fisher is probably not a favorable jump ball or person to take the jump ball here for Horizon League.
Fisher officially listed at 5'2". Jesse Key officially listed at 5'8". So this height advantage leans towards Key.
And a quick jump ball is won by Pace. Down low, it's Rucker. Rucker rises up and gets the bucket to fall. Rucker's had a great second half for Pace. 12-point lead for Horizon League, 46-34 is the score. Great hesitation now down low, kicked out to Shea Harper. Shea Harper on the left side of the basket, now dribbling with her right is Tucker. Tucker rises up. She doesn't get it to go. Maddie McConnell, she rises up. She gets the rebound, and she'll be fouled and go to the line for 2 shots.
It was an excellent and quick second jump there by McConnell. That first rebound kind of fell right into her lap. She went up, missed her putback opportunity, but that second opportunity there for McConnell, she was able to spring back up quickly to grab yet another offensive rebound. She's been active on both ends of the floor for Horizon League in this one. Gives them a real much-needed paint presence on the interior on both sides. But she's also got the ability to step out and knock down the three as well. We saw her at a three-pointer in that first half.
As now back the other way, it's Pace. Down low, it's Key. Key rises up, and she gets the right-handed floater to fall. 47-36. Just moments away from the Elam ending.
Yep, it'll come at the next dead ball.
Goss swings it over to Fisher. Fisher finds McConnell. McConnell finds Goss in the right wing. Now driving with the left is Shea Harper. Harper, that shot just stayed on the rim. And now, like you just said, the next dead ball will determine the Elam ending, as it's a great move from Moten. And the three-point shot falls from Telfair. 47-39. And some life here for Pace. First time it's been a single-digit deficit since early in the first half, Zach.
You're exactly right. And again, to go back to that again, we talked about Horizon League, their struggles with holding those double-figure leads early on in the season. And that's a smart move by Horizon League as well to take that timeout. It forces the target score to be applied. So our target score is now 56. So that's a smart move there by Horizon League, because if they can let that keep going, obviously Pace can get back as close as they possibly can before the target score at that next dead ball. So if you take a timeout there, like Horizon League did, you force that target score. But if you're Horizon League here, you got to find a way to get the ball into the hands of Bria Goss, let her create, let her initiate, and see what you can do from there. She's coming out of this timeout on the bench. So we'll see the rotations, the substitutions here down the stretch of this ball game as we near our target score for Horizon League.
And Spears also checks back in for Pace. So it'll be new lineups for both teams. Now back into it, it's Goss. Goss rises up with the floater, no good. Rebounded by McConnell. McConnell gets the rebound, rises up, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Maddie McConnell, she does the little things for this Horizon League team. She's not going to put up eye-popping scoring numbers. She's gone to the free throw line a handful of times, nearing double figures on the evening. But 2 points, 9 rebounds, though, last week against Indy Black Professionals. You've got a team as star-studded as you do with Horizon League, the likes of Bria, Kira Goss, Ira Tucker as well, Shea Harper. The list goes on. You need a player like Maddie McConnell to go out and get you 9-10 rebounds a night, go out and get you an assist or 2, knock down a 3 when called upon, and then hit your foul shots like that.
And Spears, that's a great drive. She finishes with her right hand and gets the bucket to go. 48-41 is the score. Target score is 56. Goss rises up with the left hand. That's a great finish off of the glass. 50-41, so 6 points in between Horizon League and yet another win. It's Telfair to Benj. Ball is on the ground in the hands of Fisher. Fisher's shot is up and good. It's a great layup from Kendall Fisher. Defense to offense, and now Spears back for Pace at the free throw line. A timeout is called by Pace, and 4 points in between Horizon League and a win here in week 3.
And again, we've talked about it a couple of times, Brooks. The defense for this Horizon League team, they're so aggressive defensively. You saw there right before that timeout, Spears kind of had her back turned to where we're sitting on this side of the floor, the near side of the floor. De'Ara Tucker came out of the corner to try and double team and kind of poke that ball free from behind from Jossie Spears. It's an aggressive defense. They play connected, and that's exactly what they've done so far throughout the first now 2 games almost of this Horizon League season. Of course, we talked about it holding Indy Black Professionals, a really good offensive team, to 46 points last week. Looking to hold Pace to around that mark this week as well.
Great half-court defense and transition defense. Still Bria Goss on the bench for Horizon League. Back into the game for Pace. Down low is Ariel Ford. And Moten will inbound the ball for Pace. Give it to Jossie Spears, who will set up the offense now. Spears looking to take a quick shot. Ford now with the ball in her hands. A forced pass and yet another turnover for Pace. That's great defense from Horizon League.
It's one of those, you got to be on the same page if you're the one trying to take post position down low and the person trying to make the entry pass. You got to be on the same page. You got to be patient there as well.
Goss driving. Goss step through What a finish from Goss. 2 points away. 54-41 is the score. Horizon League needs 2 points to win this game in week 3. Moten driving on the left wing. She's swarmed by 2 defenders. Moten picks up her dribble. Back down low, it's Ford. Ford rises up. Ford too strong, rebounded by McConnell. McConnell puts the ball on the ground to Moten, and Moten finds Ford. So Pace eventually gets the bucket, but now this is the possession that really counts. It's Kara Goss who swings it over to Kendall Fisher. Fisher finds Tucker. Tucker in the paint. Tucker spinning with the left, and Tucker wins it. Horizon League wins the game 56-43. And an electric end there from Tucker and Goss in the Elam ending to finish it on the offensive end. But it was a great defensive day, like you said, for Horizon League. And I think that last defensive possession where they forced the turnover really told you everything you needed to know. The shot clock was almost irrelevant in that situation. A lot of forced passes, but great defense there from Horizon League at the end. And it shows as they win by 13.
Yeah, we talked about it. This is one of the best defensive teams in the City League. So I don't necessarily think we've seen the full-fledged offensive attack for Horizon League. I think there's still room to improve there. They haven't been super efficient to start the year. I don't think we've really seen Bria Goss specifically be fully unleashed on the offensive end. But if they're going to play defense like this all season long, they're going to be a tough team to beat on the Queens of the Court side.
Well, don't go anywhere, as the last game of the night here in week 3 is going to be happening in just a couple of minutes. Stay tuned here on the City League YouTube for that call.